Hi, how are you guys doing? I hope your healing journey is going exactly the way you want it to go. You are practicing daily the classes. Let me know if you feel like in comment in my videos, or you can even message me and let me know how it's this chakra balancing harmony program working out for you. My name is Daniela. If you're new here, thank you so much for checking out my YouTube channel. If you are a subscriber, I thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for coming back and practicing with me today once more. Today we are focusing on our throat chakra, Vishuddha. So wear something blue if you have, or again, just wear it in your mind's eye. I also have this beautiful bracelet. My friend Lone gave it to me. So Lone, if you're watching this, I'm wearing your bracelet. Thank you so much again. And if you guys are ready, get your mat and let's begin. Come into your most comfortable cross-legged seated position and rest your hands on the knees or thighs, closing down the eyes. And without collapsing in the lower back, just take a few breaths here with me. Remember to always breathe in and out through the nose. Rest your hands, either palms facing down or facing up. Your choice always. Our Vishuddha chakra is situated at the center of our neck, at the height of our thyroid gland. So bring your awareness there and always focus on blue today. As I mentioned in the previous classes, it's good to focus on something. Hopefully we'll live more in the present moment. Just take your time here, a few breaths, deep breaths in, and exhaling everything out. Slowly, steady, and gradually. This beautiful chakra today is connected to our truth, to speak out for yourself. And on the other hand, sometimes we speak too much. Take a moment, resting facial muscles. Couple of more breaths, rib cages expand. And as it should be on the exhale, try to relax. Bring blue in and around you. One last breath here. Exhale everything out. Bring a smile on your face. And if your eyes are closed, slowly and gently blink them open. And changing the cross of the legs. Still resting hands underneath your thighs. Drop the chin to your chest. Keep the shoulders away from the ears. Just a breath here. Then inhale, head up. On the exhale, look up at the ceiling. Again, keeping shoulders away from the ears. You're not collapsing in the lower body. Coming back to center. And drop your left ear to the left shoulder. Always keeping shoulders away from the ears. Back to center, do the same on the right. And then back to center, we'll do a few circles with the neck. Start to the right, so chin down. Right ear, right shoulder. Look up, left ear, left shoulder. This is your circle and keep doing so for 2 more times. Moving towards the right. 1 more. Breathing. And when you reach chin to chest next time, come to the left. 2 times moving towards the left. Chin down, left ear, left shoulder. Take your time always. Make sure you're not feeling dizzy, so choose the speed you prefer for this circle. Last one. And then when you're ready, coming back to center. Bringing hands in front of you, lifting yourself up, hands and knees, coming into a tabletop position, moving into a few rounds of cat and cows. Before we begin, I forgot to mention, maybe you want to have a couple of blocks nearby today, just in case. And with this note, let's continue. Make sure your knees are hip apart, your arms are shoulder distance apart, spreading fingers, wrists are under your shoulders. On the inhale, drop the belly down, chin up, look up, arching the back, shoulders away from the hips. Again, On the exhale, you're rounding into the spine. Pull the navel to chest, chin to chest. Look down behind, in between your legs. And 3 more times. Inhaling, looking up. Arching the back. Exhaling, rounding. 2 more times. Inhaling, we arch. And on the exhale, we round. 1 last time. Inhaling, we arch. And exhale, we round. Neutral spinal on your next inhale, moving into a first downward facing dog. Tuck your toes in. Inhaling, knees up. Exhale, press back. Sharpening sitting bones, lengthening the upper body, bending knee one at a time. Long neck, heavy head. Make sure to spread the fingers. 2 more breaths. 1 last. Finding stillness. 2 more breaths in complete stillness, trying to create that reverse V shape, lengthening the upper body, sharpening sitting bones. 1 more breath. And then when you're ready, gazing at the top, step right foot in between, left follow, keep the feet hip apart. Soft bending knees, hold on to your opposite elbows, make a frame for your head and take just 2 breaths here. Make sure to not fight gravity. Long neck, heavy head. If your knees are bent, softly bend. Make sure you're still sharpening sitting bones, back and up. 1 last. And inhale halfway up, exhale, release. Bring the big toes to touch. We're gonna warm up with a few classic sun salutation, Ashtanga Namaskara. And when you are ready, again, bringing big toes to touch, exhale, you fold. And inhale, you rise. Bring the arms with you, inner legs together. Tailbone in. Make sure you're not dizzy, you're not lifting up all of a sudden. Palms are touching, lengthen to the heavens. And if a back bend is in your practice, give a gentle back bend here, looking up at the ceiling. Coming back to center and exhale, forward fold. Flat back on the inhale, plant the hands down, right foot stays, left foot step back. Big step, and left knee goes down on the ground. Inhaling, looking up. Keep the right foot frame. That's why feel free to use blocks if you need them. That's why I was mentioning have blocks today. Bring the floor closer if you need. Again, inhale, look forward. Exhale, gazing down, framing right foot, extend left leg, step back to a plank, keep the hips up, drop just the knees, chest and chin down, elbows in. Coming forward, toes out, and back bend, cobra. Inhale again, look up. Exhale, gaze down, tuck the toes in, and press back, downward facing dog. Gazing towards the top of the mat, left foot steps in between, right knee step down. Inhale again, gaze up. Exhale, gaze down, right toes step in. Extend the right leg, right foot step next to the left and forth. Once more, inhale all the way up and give that back bend. If it's in your practice, following the hands with the gaze. Make sure to inhale away from the lower back. And coming back to center, hands at the heart, Samasthiti by the side. 1 more. Inhaling, arms up. Back bending if it's available. And exhaling, fold. Flat back, inhale. Exhale, plant the hands down. Left foot stays this time. Right foot step back. Right knee down. Inhale, look. Exhale, down. Right toes in. Extend the right leg. Frame the left foot. Step back. Plank. Knees, chest and chin down. Elbows in. Coming forward. Release the toes out. Elbows are still in. Inhale yourself to a back bend. Gaze down, tuck the toes in. Exhale, downward facing dog. 1 breath. Gaze at the top. Right foot steps in between, left knee down. Inhale again, look up. Exhale, gaze down, tuck the left toes in, extending left leg. Left foot steps forward, facing the right and forth. Inhale, rise all the way up. Back bending if it's okay for your lower back. And back to center, hands at the heart, Samasthiti by the side for the last time. Inhaling, arms up. flat back on the inhale. Plant the hands down, right foot stays, left foot step back, left knee down. Inhaling, look up. Gaze down, tuck the left toes in, runner's lunge. Step back to plank. Knees, chest and chin down, elbows in. Coming forward on the inhale, back bending, looking up. Gaze down, toes in, downward facing dog. Exhale. Take a breath. And when you're ready, gaze at the top. Left foot steps in between, right knee down. Inhale, look up. Exhale, gaze down. Tuck the right toes in, extend the right leg and step back to downward facing dog. Take 2 breaths. Make sure to spread the fingers, sharpen the sitting bones. One last. And then when you're ready, exhale your knees down. Walk the knees forward in between your hands, crossing legs at the back, shins, and sit. Extend the legs in front of you. Prepare yourself for shoulder stand. If shoulder stand is not on your practice, your other 2 variations could be legs up the wall. So take a wall, walk your sitting bones all the way against the wall, and then put your legs on the wall. Or option 2, you could use a block instead. Place it under your lower back sacrum. Make sure you're supporting lower back. Hands by the side, and then just extend the legs up, pushing through the heels, pointing the toes, and just take 10 breaths there. And for those who practice shoulder stand, let's go together in our shoulder stand. Before we continue, normally after shoulder stand we go in a plow pose, right? Halasana. For those who are not practicing shoulder stand and plow, your variation will be either legs off the wall or extending legs up with the block under your lower back sacrum. And instead of plow, you're going to release the block and take a Paschimottanasana, forward fold, instead of a plow. Feel free to keep the knees softly bent and only go as far as you can. Once more, for those who are practicing shoulder stand, let's move into our shoulder stand. So again, when you're ready, lift yourself up, supporting lower back, scooping hands in, bringing chest to chin, more than chin to chest, so you keep a long neck, and free. Keep the elbows close as much as you can. Don't let them move on the side. And every inhale, keep refreshing the pose. Try not to collapse down. We're going to take 10 breaths here. Make sure this is okay. Remember, you can always come out if my countings are too long. Take your legs up the wall. Still an inversion is 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more. And then slowly from here, moving into a plow pose, either one leg at a time. Let it go down. Toes are touching, pushing through the heels. Again, keep the hips up, maybe releasing the hands, interlock the fingers and drop the hands down. Remember to take a Paschimottanasana, forward fold, if this is not available for you today. 10 breaths again. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 more. Last one. And slowly supporting your lower back, lower yourself back down without collapsing, moving from here into a fish pose. So lifting your hips up, bring the hands, palms on the ground underneath your butt, extending the legs in front of you, pointing toes towards the front of your mat. On the inhale, you're gonna lift yourself up onto your forearms, chest, heart up to the ceiling. Drop the crown of the head on the ground. Again, this should not be hurting. Lower back. Only 5 breaths here. 4, 3, 2, 1 more. And then slowly lower yourself back down on the mat. Bending knees, lift your hips up and release the hands from underneath. Take a moment here. We're gonna move from here in a couple of rounds of Setu Bhandasana, bridge pose. Again, just take a breath or two before doing that. And then when you're ready, bending knees, keeping the feet hip apart. See if you can, in today's bridge, hold your ankles. But again, it's not necessary. Just do a regular bridge that we always do. But if you can, try. So when you're ready, feet hip apart, walk the heels as close as you can towards you until maybe you can reach your ankles today. And then lift your hips up. We stay for 10 breaths, keeping the knees. Don't let them fall on the side. Imagine the block. You can even use the block if you have it. Squeeze it in between the thighs, engaging abdominal. This pose is pressing on our thyroid gland. It's helping to activate and release blockages from our Vishuddha today. So as you can see, there's a lot of similar poses. They are all focused on this blue energy center today. Keep breathing. Every inhale, again, lift yourself away from the ground, releasing all your anxiety and fear from speaking up for yourself. Letting go today and finding balance. One more breath here. And then slowly, you're gonna lower yourself down with control, dropping the lower back into the mat. Take 2 breaths. Before lifting up one more time. When you're ready, walk the heels closer again, pressing 4 corners of the feet into the ground. Inhale, hips up, maybe holding your ankles. And another 7 breaths here. Keep a long neck, free neck. You can adjust the hands. I don't know if you saw that. After you lift up, make sure you're not hurting. You can adjust the hands. It's easier for me to reach my ankles after I lift up. But again, you don't have to do that today. Our main goal in this program is not to perform our best of asanas, but it's to balance our energy centers and remove blockages. These poses are just preparing ourselves for meditation and help to remove blockages, and together with the meditation, ideally, we're doing a great job on balance. 2 more breaths here. One last. And when you're ready, slowly lower yourself down. Hugging knees into the chest. Beautiful. Bring the hands under your knees, rock yourself forward. Hands in front of you, and come once more. Hands and knees And again, have the blocks nearby. We're gonna do one more pose. We're gonna move into a camel pose. Again, have blocks outside your ankles if you think you need blocks. Another way to bring the floor closer to you is to tuck your toes in and use your heels as props if you think the blocks are still too high for you, okay? Again, make sure this is not hurting lower back. If it's too much, just do 1/3 round of bridge pose. But if you practiced this before, let's go together. Supporting your lower back, bring the elbows in. All the time in your camel, your hips are not going back with you. You're gonna press your hips forward and up, and your chest forward and up. Hips forward, chest up and forward, okay? So even when you lower yourself down, don't let your hips to come with you. Once more, when you're ready, supporting lower back, press your heart forward and up. One hand at a time, release it, either on your heels or on the blocks. Or maybe you can even untuck your toes and go for the full Ushtrasana, Camel, looking up. Just breathing 5 breaths only. Keep pressing your hips forward. Heart forward and up. 4, 3, squeezing glutes at the top will help as well. Inhale always away from your lower back. 2 more breaths. Moving the block here so you can see my heels. One last. And then slowly releasing the hands back at your lower back. Press yourself up with the inhale. If your toes are in, let them out. Bring the knees together. Sit on your heels and take a Balasana. Counter pose, child's pose. Drop the forehead down or use a block under the forehead. If the floor is too far, bring the hands behind you. Rest. 5 breaths. 4, 3, 2 more. And last one. Slowly inhale yourself, coming all the way up. Still sitting on your heels. Keep a block nearby just in case. I'm going to place it behind me. Inhaling, arms up. Exhaling, interlock fingers behind the back. And if the floor is too far, bring the knuckles on the block, pressing the block or floor away from you. Inhale your hips up. Again, look up. And exhale, lower down. Inhaling, arms up. Exhaling, change the interlock of the fingers. In the most unusual, maybe left index on top of the right. Stretch your arms back and down, maybe all the way on the mat or block. Once more, inhale, hips up. Look up. Exhale, lower down. Inhaling, arms up. On the exhale, twist and turn towards your right. Bring your left hand on your right knee. Right hand behind you on the floor or on the block again. Turn the chin and gaze towards your right shoulder, only as much as the neck. It's okay and comfortable with that. Keep inhaling away from the lower back. 2 breaths only. Exhale. Last one. Exhaling. And when you're ready, back to center, inhaling, arms all the way up. Exhaling, twist and turn to the left. Right hand, place it on your left knee. Left hand behind you, cupcake hand or spider hand, or use the block as long as you're not collapsing anything, it's okay. Turn the chin and gaze towards your left shoulder. Only as far as the neck, it's okay with it. 2 breaths, keep the shoulders away from the ears. Keep inhaling yourself always away from the lower back. 1 more. Exhale out. And when you're ready, coming back to center and coming onto your right hip, maybe extending the legs in front of you for a moment, pointing toes forward and back. Shake your legs out, releasing any tension, if there is any, by sitting on your heels for too long. Crossing the legs, coming into your most comfortable cross-leg seated position. We're going to chant our Bija mantra connected to our Vishuddha, to our throat chakra. That is Ham. Ham today, H-A-M. So we're gonna inhale again, softly, long, steady in, and on the exhale, release the sound of hum. Again, using a wall if you feel like. And if you're ready, let's begin. Closing down your eyes, stay soft and relaxed. Exhale first, everything out. Also, feel free to let it go out of the mouth, maybe. Settle into a moment of peace and calm. And let's begin. Inhaling. Hum. Hum. Bring your awareness at the neck, throat area, and blue turquoise around you. Hum. 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 Take a moment to sit here in this vibration of hum. And another beautiful thing that I love about this Bija mantra, hum, the translation of hum means I am that. There is another type of meditation, the complete sound of the meditation is so hum. That means I am that. We are all the same. Coming back to this moment, coming back to our Vishuddha now. Again, feel free to remain here in seated meditation position for a few more minutes, or feel free to lie down in Shavasana for the final part. Choose your option and continue breathing. And to begin today's meditation, let's take a few calming breaths and focus on adjusting our breathing pattern. Take gentle breaths, avoiding any strain in your throat, but try to create a soft hissing sound in the throat area that will be audible only to you. Try to breathe in the throat. And as you continue breathing, you are suddenly finding yourself sitting on a beautiful white sand beach. The ocean waters are a stunning shade of blue. Perhaps there's a hint of green today, but mostly blue. The sky above is crystal clear, mirroring the tranquility of the scene. Take a moment to be amazed by this captivating view before you. A gentle breeze begins to sweep over your body, refreshing your mind and providing a soothing sensation. Breathe in this clean, revitalizing breeze, allowing it to purify your throat and bring a sense of calmness. Feel yourself becoming more serene, and gradually let go of the hissing sound, of the hissing breath in your throat, and return to a normal and calm breathing pattern. As this fresh breeze passes through your throat, it washes now away any fears you have about speaking up for yourself or expressing your needs, any tendencies to gossip or difficulties in listening. Melt away. You become a supportive presence for others, whether they are friends, family, or even strangers, seeking someone to talk to. Breathe in deeply once more. This fresh and soothing breeze, feeling the taste of salt in the air as well, recalling the ocean. Take a moment to sit and stare at this stunning view, continuing to let this fresh breeze to calm you, to clean your throat, to wash away all your fears and anxiety that you had before for speaking up for yourself. Take a moment, sit in this amazing moment of peace. Just breathe into it. Now slowly standing up and begin to walk away. from this beautiful beach and ocean, returning to this present room, returning to reality. However, you find that this reality that you come back up, it feels a little different from the one you left behind when you sat on the shore. It is a cleaner reality, where the breach connecting your heart and mind has been opened and cleared. This space is now without any obstacles, and you possess the wisdom in your next steps. You now possess the ability to communicate easily and clearly, asking for what you need and manifesting the world in which you wish to live. You have gained a deeper understanding of yourself and the importance of honoring your own needs. You enhance the ability to communicate your desires, ideas, boundaries, empathy and love. A harmonious balance was now created in your throat chakra, nurturing stronger connections with yourself and those around us. You can now accept things as they are and maintain inner balance without judgment. And if you're all the way, lie down, stretching your arms above the head, stretching the legs in front of you. Give yourself a nice stretch, turning onto your side, left and right. Come back into a cross-legged seated position. Bringing the hands at the heart in Namaste. Repeat with me the following affirmations to end the class with. When you are ready, let's begin. I confidently express my truth with freedom and openness. The words I speak are powerful. I live an honest and authentic life, and I choose to be honest and vulnerable even when I'm afraid. I embrace moments of silence and experience profound inner peace. In all my actions and words, I remain aligned with my true self. Honesty and integrity are the guiding lights of my life, attracting what I truly deserve. I am secure and supported when I speak my truth. I confidently express my truth with freedom and openness. The words I speak are powerful. I live an honest and authentic life, and I choose to be honest and vulnerable even when I'm afraid. I embrace moments of silence and experience profound inner peace. In all my actions and words, I remain aligned with my true self. Honesty and integrity are the guiding lights of my life, attracting what I truly deserve. I am secure and supported when I speak my truth. I confidently express my truth with freedom and openness. The words I speak are powerful. I live an honest and authentic life, and I choose to be honest and vulnerable even when I'm afraid. I embrace moments of silence and experience profound inner peace. In all my actions and words, I remain aligned with my true self. Honesty and integrity are the guiding lights of my life, attracting what I truly deserve. I am secure and supported when I speak my truth. Thank you so much, once more, for being here today and practicing with me. The divine light within me honors the divine light within you. Namaste.